Over the last several months, a flurry of gossip has suggested there might be something beyond mere friendship brewing between former President Barack Obama and Hollywood superstar Jennifer Aniston. Yes, you read that correctly. A globally recognized political figure who led the free world for 2 terms, and one of television's most iconic actresses are rumored to be part of an unlikely celebrity whirlwind. It sounds absurd at first glance. Barack Obama, an ex-president being romantically linked to Jennifer Aniston, the beloved Friends alum turned big screen favorite. Yet anyone familiar with the world of internet speculation knows that sometimes the strangest rumors ignite the most excitement. Just whispering these 2 names together in one sentence was enough to send social media into overdrive. Observers have dissected every post, hunted for hidden meanings, and created elaborate theories from the smallest hints. Online gossip hounds and habitual tabloid readers have been sifting through what they claim are hidden signals and supposed leaked private messages, all in an effort to determine if something is happening away from public view. On the other hand, many remain unconvinced, calling this chatter just another clickbait story designed to sell magazines or boost site traffic. After all, this isn't the first time someone has tried to attach Jennifer Aniston's name to a sensational tale. She's been linked by rumor to everyone from co-stars to famous musicians. But pairing her with Barack Obama, a former commander-in-chief whose personal life has long been off-limits to tabloid drama, brings a new dimension to the intrigue. This rumor gained so much traction that it eventually bled into mainstream media. People began asking, could there be any truth to it? Or is this merely the latest viral storm, one that will fade quickly when the next glitzy Hollywood tidbit grabs public attention? Let's delve into how this chatter got its start, what allowed it to spread so rapidly, and how both Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama have chosen, or not chosen, to address it. By the end of this in-depth exploration, you'll see exactly how one unverified internet whisper ballooned into a full-fledged gossip phenomenon. Initially, hardly anyone had the faintest idea about any so-called link between Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama. The chatter originated on obscure celebrity blog sites, infamous for outrageous headlines that mix unsubstantiated tips, bits of truth, and occasionally authentic scoops. Seemingly out of nowhere, several of these fringe blogs started sharing screenshots purporting to show private conversations between Obama and Aniston, supposedly obtained from an insider's device or inbox. Early on, these rumors were mostly ignored, as new celebrity gossip pops up every day, most of which vanishes without a trace. But the tone changed when mid-tier tabloids latched onto the story, splashing headlines like "Leaked DMs Revealed" and "Is Barack Obama Shattering the Internet Over Jennifer Aniston" across their front pages. The bold, borderline silly claims did exactly what they aimed to: grab attention and spread like wildfire. The exact nature of these leaked messages remained murky. Were they emails, text messages, or private social media chats? The tabloids seemed deliberately vague. They hinted at warm exchanges, playful jokes, or subtle hints of a deeper bond, yet offered no consistent visual proof. One piece declared the messages were loaded with compliments and personal references, while another insisted they were friendly, but oddly timed. This hodgepodge of contradictions left readers craving more details, kickstarting an online hunt for answers. Things escalated when screenshots, sometimes featuring blurred watermarks, began circulating on Twitter. Some users claimed they pinpointed real usernames or discovered that the original leaks came from a compromised phone. Others insisted the images were obviously doctored. Still, the initial seed was already planted. The outlandish notion that Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama might be discreetly exchanging flirtatious messages had taken root in public discourse. And once a rumor like this ignites, it's exceedingly hard to stamp out. As rumors multiplied, Jennifer Aniston's name surged to the top of social media trends. Her social channels got flooded with tags demanding answers, and gossip-focused YouTubers touted secret info. Given Aniston's long history of tabloid-baiting relationship stories, ranging from Brad Pitt reunions to rumored flings with co-stars, her typical response is a lighthearted dismissal or a savvy quip. This time felt different. Why? Because Barack Obama's name was in the mix. Initially, Aniston's representatives stuck to their tried-and-true defense, issuing a succinct statement labeling the claim as absurd clickbait. They emphasized there was no truth to the suggestion that she and the former president were directly corresponding. For a moment, that firm denial seemed like it might be enough. But by then, online interest was already stoked. One official comment wasn't about to halt the rumor's momentum. Soon afterward, eagle-eyed fans noted that Aniston had disabled comments on several of her Instagram posts, sparking yet more speculation. Was she simply attempting to avoid the avalanche of rumor-based comments, or was there more to it? Some saw it as a straightforward move to shield her feed from troll invasions. Others joked that it made the rumor look even more suspicious, conjuring theories that she was trying to shut down leaks or prevent new clues from popping up in her comments. Most likely, it was just standard procedure for a celebrity under a sudden wave of tabloid scrutiny. Then came a brief interview clip in which she was directly asked about the speculation. Without skipping a beat, Aniston chuckled, rolled her eyes, and described the entire idea as beyond ridiculous. Naturally, tabloids picked up that exasperation, producing attention-grabbing headlines like, "Jennifer Aniston calls Obama affair. Rumors. Ridiculous?" One story cited another. Social media latched onto the noise, and soon an echo chamber of confusion took hold. Yet Aniston's stance remained clear. There is no relationship. There are no secret chats, and it's laughable that anyone believes otherwise. Nonetheless, each denial only managed to pique more interest in certain corners of the internet. Within the scandal-hungry gossip ecosystem, a celebrity's insistence on no truth can fuel even wilder speculation. People asked, if this is truly baseless, why does she sound so irritated? A logical explanation might be that she's understandably tired of being fodder for untrue headlines. But gossip circles aren't always governed by logic, so the rumor cycle pressed on, leaving fans to wonder what angle the next development would take. Right as the rumor reached a fever pitch, Jennifer Aniston guested on Jimmy Kimmel Live for a promotional segment. True to his style, Kimmel promptly brought up the buzz. With the audience in hysterics, he displayed a mock magazine cover emblazoned with a headline along the lines of "Barack and Jen Secret Connection?" Aniston took a moment to gather her composure, offering that trademark half-smile as she braced for Kimmel's gentle roasting. The host, never one to miss a comedic beat, joked in a tone of mock surprise. "Come on, is it true you and Barack have been sneaking off to some private island getaway?" Laughter consumed the room. Despite the playful tone, it was a straightforward reference to the rumor that had taken on a life of its own. In response, Aniston shook her head, rolling her eyes for comedic effect, and underscored the sheer ridiculousness of the tale. She mentioned that she'd only crossed paths with Obama a handful of times at public gatherings and had never shared a personal conversation with him, online or otherwise. "That's the entire scoop," she joked. "If there's a juicier angle, I'd love to hear it, because that's all I've got." The studio audience applauded and laughed, seemingly satisfied with her explanation. More than anything, that candid exchange signaled a collective decision to treat the rumor as laughable. Once a late-night host can poke fun at a claim, it often means it's been embraced enough by pop culture to be fair game. It also showed that for Aniston, humor was now the best tactic. Why continue to issue serious refusals when she could just parody the whole situation? When clips of her appearance circulated online, public opinion split. Some viewers praised Kimmel for directly addressing the elephant in the room. Others felt sympathy, arguing that Aniston deserved better than to constantly fend off absurd allegations. Still, the takeaway remained the same. Aniston wholeheartedly rejects the notion that she and Obama share secret DMs. Yet, in pockets of social media, the rumor persisted, leading many to wonder, what about Obama himself? While Jennifer Aniston's stance had become a hot topic in the tabloid universe, Barack Obama opted for silence. Then again, a former president ignoring outlandish claims about his personal life isn't unusual. He has handled sensitive, far-reaching global issues. Diving into gossip debates likely feels unproductive by comparison. But in the realm of celebrity news, silence can be interpreted in countless ways. For some, Obama's quiet approach was strategic. Why fan the flames of a baseless rumor by commenting on it? For others, the lack of a firm denial stood out, hinting that maybe he was trying to steer clear of a partial truth. Eagle-eyed internet sleuths pored over Obama's social media updates, mining captions, and photos for any cryptic hint or subtle mention of Aniston. Naturally, nothing conclusive surfaced. A tweet announcing Obama's latest speaking engagement or philanthropic effort would inevitably garner replies like, "Where's Jen?" or "Is Aniston coming to the event?" This kind of lighthearted teasing highlighted the rumor's shift into a cultural joke, though not everyone found it funny. Some of Obama's more serious followers considered it tasteless or simply irrelevant, feeling that it trivialized his ongoing initiatives. On one side, the rumor was fueled by sensational tabloids and click-driven websites. On the other, by Obama's pronounced silence. In the process, the story began to mutate. The initial reports of leaked messages gave way to ever more dramatic angles. Certain tabloids plastered their covers with lines like Malibu Hideaway Love Nest, while others teased Aniston's heartfelt confessions or Obama's mysterious late-night calls. These accounts regularly contradicted each other. Some claimed they met up in Chicago, others insisted LA, but consistency has never been a hallmark of tabloid journalism. Online gossip forums and YouTube rumor channels jumped at the chance to amplify each new tidbit. Splashy video thumbnails depicted Obama and Aniston with dramatic text overlays, often accompanied by big red arrows pointing at random details to stoke curiosity. Rarely did these content creators present tangible proof, but provocative visuals were enough to rack up views. Even the cynics who doubted the entire narrative sometimes watched or clicked, drawn by the sheer spectacle of it all. Meanwhile, die-hard Jennifer Aniston fans rallied to her defense, insisting she'd never go in for such a hidden tryst. They pointed out that Aniston is known for living her personal life out in the open. Paparazzi have regularly spotted her dining or traveling with past flames. So why would she suddenly pivot to secret online messages with a high-profile figure like Obama? A smaller but vocal contingent of rumor enthusiasts enjoyed the ride, claiming that surprising pairings happen more often than we realize. They cited previous hush-hush Hollywood romances that only made headlines much later. Some purported to have inside knowledge, confirming that Obama and Aniston share mutual friends, leading to occasional contact that got twisted into an outlandish narrative. Others floated the idea that the rumor was a calculated distraction, a classic Hollywood misdirection that served either Aniston or Obama in some way. Conspiracy-minded fans love to speculate that celebrities leak false stories to shift public focus. Although no tangible evidence supports such theories, in gossip culture, any seemingly wild notion can thrive if it's engaging enough. After all the noise, sprawling headlines, talk show banter, impassioned debates, one central question emerges. Is there any real evidence to back this up? Up to this point, every piece of proof has its origins in shady screenshots, blog posts of dubious credibility, or unverified chatter from unnamed insiders. Meanwhile, Jennifer Aniston has plainly scoffed at the idea, dismissing it as ludicrous. Barack Obama has remained utterly silent, which neither confirms nor denies anything. In the world of celebrity gossip, that ambiguity can keep a rumor alive well beyond its natural lifespan. Skeptical observers have noted numerous red flags. First, none of the alleged DMs or emails show actual usernames, timestamps, or any verifiable detail that would be difficult to fake. Second, consider how implausible it would be for a man as internationally recognized as Obama to orchestrate a secret romance, particularly with an A-list star like Aniston, without raising red flags everywhere. He has a full schedule and is typically surrounded by security measures, making covert meetups next to impossible. Moreover, Aniston has consistently been open about her love life. Though her relationships have been widely publicized, she's never exhibited a pattern of sneaking around. While it's true celebrities can surprise us, typically rumors find firmer ground once multiple credible sources confirm consistent details. That simply hasn't occurred here. Instead, we have a tangle of contradictory stories from outlets that prize virality over verification. Does that mean the rumor is inherently damaging? Likely not. It's more a head-scratching curiosity than a malicious attack. But it does underscore how quickly gossip can balloon when it involves two figures as prominent as a former president and a Hollywood darling. Because the internet thrives on unexpected pairings, this story has thrived even with minimal factual basis. At this juncture, most sensible commentators view the tale as a prime illustration of how rapidly the rumor mill can spin, especially when it combines huge celebrity names. Without concrete proof, clear pictures, unambiguous admissions, or at least consistent insider corroboration, there's really nothing solid to go on. Meanwhile, Aniston's outright ridicule suggests the story lacks even a grain of truth. Yet gossip rarely needs firm grounding to flourish. Intrigue, repetition, and an audience's desire for the sensational are often enough. In the grand arena of celebrity whispers, this supposed Barack Obama-Jennifer Aniston link ranks among the more improbable. Despite Jennifer Aniston's clear denials and Barack Obama's apparent disregard of the chatter, the rumor persists, fueled by its sheer novelty and the public's unending appetite for an offbeat story. The pairing of one of America's best-loved television stars and a famed political figure checks all the boxes for a viral tabloid sensation. What does this tale reveal? First, that the power of a rumor lies less in its factual basis than in how it stimulates public curiosity. Second, that official denials can sometimes intensify the spotlight, especially for a celebrity like Aniston who's well acquainted with salacious headlines. Finally, Obama's silence has been open to any interpretation one chooses, a blank slate onto which people can project whatever scenario they fancy. So far, not a shred of solid evidence validates these romantic claims. It's essentially a case study in how a random internet claim can evolve into a spectacle. Will the chatter vanish? Possibly, especially once another scandal supplants it as the hot topic. But it could easily resurface, especially if Aniston does another media interview and a cheeky host decides to poke fun at the subject again. For those craving a big reveal, the odds seem dismal. Still, the celebrity world doesn't always follow logical patterns. Whether you take this rumor as laugh-out-loud fiction or consider it a wake-up call that the universe can produce unexpected surprises, it reflects the ways in which pop culture thrives on uncertainty. Until someone slips with a candid photo or a direct admission, both of which seem highly unlikely, we're squarely in rumor territory. And for many fans, a sprinkle of what if is all that's needed to stay glued to the spectacle. Might there be more to the story, hidden under layers of firm denials and strategic silence? Or is it nothing but a colorful fabrication that went viral purely because it was so far from the usual celebrity storylines? The only individuals who could say for certain aren't offering clarity. Meanwhile, the online discourse spins on, with memes, jokes, and endless speculation. Such is life in the age of modern celebrity gossip, where sometimes the biggest twist is that there's no twist at all. Thank you for joining this thorough exploration into the puzzling tale of a rumored bond between Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston. Whether you read it as a testament to the unpredictable nature of the rumor mill or see a tiny sliver of possibility, you can't deny that it sheds light on the mechanics of modern-day celebrity buzz. If you stumble upon any fresh angles or supposed proof, be sure to weigh it with a critical eye. In a universe where hearsay can evolve into front-page gossip in mere hours, the only certainty is that the rumor mill is always hungry for its next meal. And sometimes, the simplest conclusion is that there's just no real story at all.